All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Let me see. Am I live? Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Let me get set up here. Happy Monday. Let's see. Yep. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully you can see and hear me. Let me check on my phone. There I am. Awesome. So, hope that if you live in the South, that you have thawed out from this crazy ice storm that we had that lasted like forever. Um, but we finally did here, and that is a good thing. Um, and so I'm going to talk about something that I think will apply to many of you. There we go. Um, so if you, let's just start here. If you feel tired before you even start your day, anybody? It's not because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's because you're carrying too much in your head. And so today we're going to talk about the hidden cost of doing that, and why getting things out of your head is one of the most powerful productivity moves that you can make. Um, we want to get rid of mental overload because it's quietly draining your focus and your energy. So if you are watching me live, please say hi in the chat. I will try to look over and read the comments. And if you are watching the replay, let me know that as well. Or if you're watching on a different platform, if you have any questions or comments or ahas, please put those in the chat. Um, I mean, for one thing, I like to know what you're thinking so I can better serve you. And also, it does boost the algorithm so that other people can benefit from this training that I'm doing. So go ahead, don't be shy, say hi in the chat if you're live or the replay. Um, Now, when I say carrying everything in your head, I'm talking about the mental tabs that you have open all day long, the errands that you need to run, the emails you still need to send, um, the ideas that you don't want to forget. Your brain is trying to remember everything, and it's exhausting, you know? Because you got all this stuff, all this noise in your head, decisions, ideas. For me, a lot of times it's a bunch of stuff that I think of that I need to do or that I don't want to forget. Um, and so, uh, again, say hi if you are watching. Not y'all are so shy. Say hi if you're watching the replay too. But it is exhausting trying to hold all that in your head. So that's what I mean. I mean, just all of this stuff that pops in your head that you're trying to remember. Um, and your brain is incredible at solving problems, making connections, but it is terrible as a storage unit. Now, I happen to have ADHD, so it's even a more difficult problem for me, but it's really for everybody. Your brain is not meant to be a storage unit. Every time your brain has to remember something, it burns energy. And that means less energy for focus, creativity, and actually getting things done. Your brain is for thinking and solving problems, not remembering. I mean, memory is important, but what I'm talking about is the the working memory that goes on overload when we try to keep it all in. It uses more energy than you realize. And here's the sneaky part. Even when you're not actively thinking about your to-do list, your brain is still holding it in the background. It's holding on to it. That low level stress just hums all day long. It's always there, that, draining your mental energy without you even noticing that feeling of, oh, I got all this stuff to do. I got to remember all these things. So even when you're resting, your brain is working. And unfinished tasks create mental noise. because whether you're thinking about it at the moment, you're still trying to hold on to all these things that you just halfway finished and that you've got to remember to do. And it creates some stress. So if you have an ADHD style brain, or maybe you just have what I call a busy brain, this hits even harder. Working memory is already under pressure. So carrying everything in your head creates overwhelm really fast. And the fear of forgetting something important keeps your brain stuck in high alert mode, because your working memory is already overloaded. And a lot of times, out of sight means out of mind, right? And so you don't see it, and so you try to remember it anyway, and it just puts a lot of stress on your head. I mean, on your brain. Um, Decision fatigue. Decision fatigue adds up. When everything lives in your head, you're constantly um, redeciding what to do next, if that makes sense. That decision fatigue adds up. By the time you get to the important work, your brain is already tired because the little tiny decisions pile up quickly, and mental clutter makes choices harder. And so, what you want to do is eliminate the choices, reduce the number of choices. And this is the hidden cost. You feel scattered. You start things, but you don't finish them. And you end the day feeling like you worked all day, but you didn't make real progress. It's not a time problem, it's a cognitive load problem. Um, and it's not always a cost that you're aware of in the moment. But you do have reduced focus, lower follow through. You're feeling behind all the time. In the moment you get things out of your head and into a trusted external system, your brain can relax. You don't have to keep your mind in yourself anymore because you know where it is. And that relief is real and it's immediate. So external systems, learning how to use the right planner in the right way, um, reminders, things like that, written plans. It reduces anxiety. And one of the things that I do in my group coaching program is we talk about how to get things on paper or digital form, but how to manage that. Because some of you just, you're like, oh, yeah, I have lists. I got all kinds of lists. I got 20 lists going, and half of them are digital, half are written. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an organized system, a structure, a written plan that works with the way your brain is wired. That provides tremendous relief. So, I don't have time to go into the whole system that I teach in the coaching right now, but I will guide you through the initial steps. So just start simple. Grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone and dump everything that's in your head, called a brain dump, which you've probably heard of. You need to do this daily, a daily brain dump. Now, you're not organizing it yet. You're just unloading it, you know? Um, don't judge it. Don't overthink it. Just get it out. Um, that's the first step. And even before you organize any of it or set priorities, that act alone can lower overwhelm dramatically. It provides tremendous relief. So you don't need 5 planners. You don't need 10 lists or 12 apps. You need one place that you trust to capture things. And the goal is to teach your brain that it's safe to let go, you know? So you want one system that you trust. Consistency matters more than perfection. Now, that could be digital or paper, but I have a paper planner that I recommend. If you're interested in that, let me know, and um, or maybe I'll put the link in the comments. But it doesn't have to be paper, and it doesn't have to be fancy. In fact, sometimes the more features that it has, the more overwhelming it feels to learn how to use it, and then you end up not using it. So I always say the best planner is the one that you'll use, the one that you're going to look at, the one you're going to remember where you put it, right? But you just need one system. You want to consolidate everything into one place. And when your brain isn't busy holding everything, then it can focus. And you'll notice this right away. It's easier to start, easier to finish, and it's easier to stay present in what you're doing because you've got more bandwidth in your head, more space, clearer thinking, easier follow through. And let me make this point. It is not about willpower. It's about learning how to offload your thinking in a way that works for your brain. Okay. And once you learn it, everything gets lighter. And this is a skill that you can learn and that you can build, even if you have ADHD. Externalizing your thinking is a learnable, trainable skill. It's one of the things that we do in my coaching, and support does make it easier, which is why the coaching program is so valuable. In fact, let me stop sharing for a minute. I'm going to talk to you about that. There are several different ways that you can get my support and can work with me. And it is still the beginning of the year. I know it's the second month, but I do have some new things that I'm doing and a few openings, but they tend to book up. So I have a group coaching program where we meet every week on Zoom. And there's a member portal with access to all my prior trainings. And then I do live training, Q&A, hot seat coaching, and there's a whole bunch of other perks that come with that. You get to come to things that other people have to pay for. You get to come for free, things like that. I have a few openings for one-on-one coaching where we'll just work specifically on one of your struggles each time. And I give you an actionable plan, very tailored to individually to you. I have a few of those openings. And I have a new program that I've started. If you're not quite ready, you don't want to do one-on-one, and you're not quite ready to meet every week on Zoom, then that is called Momentum by Design. And we just meet once a month on Zoom. And then there's another session during the month that's an optional body doubling implementation session. There's a training dropped every month into your portal. There's resources and inspiration or encouragement. So you get something every week, but you're only getting live coaching once a month. And so it costs less and it's less time consuming. So that may be something that you guys are interested in. Now it's going to be $97 a month, but big but, I am offering founding member prices for just a little bit longer so that I can kind of get this off the ground. And that price is only $67 a month. Now, if you want to pay in full, you get 2 months free. That's $497. Now that's going up to $997 for the year. So $497, you're getting 2 months free, and then I have a bunch of bonuses that come with the pay in full. So, hey, I mean, this is a great time to jump in because you do get grandfathered into that legacy price. You also get to have a say in what subjects and topics we talk about because you're a founding member. And there's a bunch of other perks that come with that. So if you're interested, then just comment. I don't know what's a good word. How about connect? Comment, connect, and you and I will connect, and I'll find out what your needs are, match you with the right program. I have other things too. Those are just a few, and I would love to come alongside you and support you, because doing a brain dump, that's just the beginning. You really need somebody to kind of hold you accountable. That accountability is huge. You need someone to help you take all the information that you're learning and put it into a structure that fits your situation, and then give you the support that you need to implement those strategies, right? So information alone is never enough, in my opinion. So, hey, if you have any questions about that, or if you want to connect, there's no obligation. The only thing is, I ask if you and I decide we're going to meet on Zoom to see what you need, just show up. Don't take up my time booking a call and then not coming, because that's just not cool. But anyway, I'm happy to meet with you. There's no obligation. I'm not going to talk you into anything. I don't want to do that. Um, I just want to help. So, and I want the people in my program that want to be there, right? That don't feel like they were talked into it, or anything like that. So I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Remember, do a brain dump today. And then if you can, go back and organize that. Pick your top 3 priorities and start working on those. There's a lot more to those steps. You and I can hash that out in a coaching session if you're interested in that. But otherwise, try to do the best you can on your own. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.